Today we are going to build a assignment from scratch. So basically it's an intern assignment. So it was completed in three subtasks. The first subtask was to create a simple product API with the defined schema like that. And in the first task, we also have to write code to implement these functions. And on the second task, we will be integrating our front end with the backend. And in the third, we are going to host the front end and the server on different hosting sites. So I'm not also very good at creating APIs and hosting all of that. So we are taking help of ChatGPT and just trying to make it work with the help of Google or anything. So let's start with creating the JS server. For that, let me open command prompt. So let's cd over to desktop. Let's create a folder named Tableau. Okay, Tableau. Cd over that. Now create the app.js file. Now we can initialize our npm. Package name Tableau version. Okay, description alignment entry point test mode git repository keywords author. Yeah, so we've created a folder, so we need express, that's for sure. And to add this functionality we are requiring body parser as well, and with that, so let's install them. So npm install express. We also require mongoose because we are going to build an API which are responsive for update operations and similar operations. So mongoose, as well as going to have is body parser. I know how to build schema, but the required section, I have to look at it in Google or some other place. Okay, so let's check our application created. Tableau, yeah. So let's open this. I'm using VS Code. You can use any compiler suits you. So first thing first, we have to require our packages, which is Express. Also, we will be using body parser. Now we can create our app. You can name anything which you like. Get express. Okay. Yeah. So let's apply listen function. So we have to pass a port number, passing 3000, and then we have to add a function which will do not take any parameter because we are simply consoling things whenever the server started. So server started at 3000 port. Yeah, let's save it. Let's try to run this. Node app.js. Yeah, server started at 3000 port, so server is working fine. So I have nodemon already installed into my system, so I can simply use nodemon. So I don't have to restart my server whenever I done some changes. It will keep on checking the changes if there are any. Okay, so let's check the localhost as well. I cannot get, so we have to also make a get request for that. So app.get, the route must be home route. The second parameter was a callback function where we are sending a request and response. We are using send keyword because we have to currently we are just trying to send a single string. Otherwise we can use send fine. Uh, Server is responding. Let's check this as well. Server is responding. So okay, what's next? Product fields. So we have to implement a schema where we can put these things, put these things. Featured boolean true. Okay. Mm, for schema we need to add mongoose. Okay. And we can create our user schema. I'm using camel case as it was a convention. Schema equals to, or not wrong, new mm, new mongoose dot schema. Hmm. Look at into that how this works. So, how can we add field into our schemas using Node.js. Using Mongoose. So what this thing is, this is using MongoDB. What I'm trying to achieve is with Mongoose. There might be different options, of course. Let's try to search Google as well. Creating schema using Mongoose in Node.js app. Creating a data schema using Mongoose. We use the Mongoose. Require Mongoose.connect MongoDB. Host username true. My schema new, so we have to add parentheses. Okay, that's this. Add this with Mongoose. Mongoose constant Mongoose.connect. Product ID. So by using this, I don't have to take the pain to writing all this JSON format functions, is because this is a basically defined schema. This is a basic schema structure. I can use this inside my schema, of course. I can check them. So product ID, cross check. Product ID, type string, required true, unique true, name, type string, required price, number required, okay, boolean number, true for feature product, okay, number, featured, boolean, rating number, rating decimal. Oh, this must be decimal. And created at date required. Okay, company date required. What is decimal? Okay, so what was that? Rating. Rating should be decimal. To specify the rating field should be decimal, you can add a type property of field number and use a decimal validator to ensure. Okay, let me see. It's a validator. Reading must be a decimal. For now, I'm not going to use it. Let's leave it to further implementation once we done with the setting up the whole server and front end. As it was implemented, now check for implement proper validations in the schema. Okay, so we have to apply validation. Okay, so we can add a validate, add a rating field, rating field here. Hmm. Type is number. Type number, validate. Yeah, yeah. Seems good. Created it. Whatever is this? Expected comma. Yeah. Now the validation part is completed. Points. Add a product. Get a product. I think we have to write post methods for adding a product or get all products or updating our products. Let's see what these create the conversation. How can we add endpoints? If a post request, the request should contain the data for the products you want to add. Yeah, but root, okay, most other post, add products. Okay, so this was quite typical. I know how to add post methods, but what do we have to do inside the post method? That we have to think of. Yeah, the route is products, no matter what the functionality we want from the API. For adding a product, we will calling a product. Okay. Relation method schemes. Let's see if he was capable of doing all ones. Okay, that is something which we have created. We'll also have to implement min and max in our rating. Also, I have also implemented schema in one of my projects. Let's refer to those. I have secrets. Um, yeah, we have created the schema. Mongoose.connect, MongoDB.localhost. Oh, this is the line. Package for encryption. So we have to create model after whenever we want something to do with the schema or adding anything in the schema or fetching anything outside of the schema. We need to have a model regarding that. Okay. And if I edit a schema, why don't we should connect MongoDB, localhost to the database. Oh, I'm going to create continue. So after connecting the Mongoose, define product schema. Okay, product schema. Let us apply min max. is connected above before creating the schema. It doesn't matter, but yeah, looks good. So connecting database. Creating a product model. Okay. Yes. So product schema. Okay, so instead of user schema, what we can use is mm, let's call it product DB. Product DB. Yeah. User schema to product schema. Okay. Then we have creating schema. Yeah, this was a product. Pop. Okay, so for get and post, let post. Post method, the route will be products, and we can have a callback function which require press and a product. So basically, we are getting something from the either from Postman or from the front end. This new user equals to new user ID. Require body or username. This is something which we are getting from the Postman. These constraints. new product, new product equals new product. This is const. Version A as well. So I have to use this in the code with body parser. So what this does is this this allows nested object get parsed and products. We have to add all the fields that are required. Suppose these are the fields which are required. This rank. Let's see the chat GPT as well. So I'm making request.body, but what? How can we add a product? Contain the product data. Can we get the product data using simply request.body, not do we not have to use all the content the product different or the name rating etc. Yes, you can use requesters to get entire request body as an object, for example. Okay, so I didn't know that before, that we can get the entire body with just body. We don't have to parse separately for each. Request body object will contain all the product's data and it will be passed as argument to the product. Product constructor to create a new project object. Alternatively, you can choose use individual property request body object specific is ordered. For example, request body that this method I have studied. For now, I'm going to use it because I'm more familiar to this new product. Okay. So yeah, these are the constraints. So go into this. So let's look into the schema because it should be similar to the schema. Um, product ID, request body product ID. Okay. Name, price, featured, rating, created at company, rating created company. Oh, that's good. That's great. That's great. Now we have to save this. So for saving this, we bring the same snippet as I did in one of my projects. Saving this function not error, if error results in an error, else what we render, or we just simply console.log, or we can send it as well. So respond.send at product gets added successfully. Okay, so it seems good. Let's cross check it. From the save, then successfully get error console. Also, so this is some advanced stuff which I do not know. So just moving ahead with the basic one. Okay, so I think we have done with the part of adding. Yeah, this is allowed to new product into the database. What are the queries? Get all products. Okay. Uh, how do we get all products? Okay, product find. Yes, the product find method was. We do not pass any parameters to product.find, so it will going to display all the items that the schema consists of, or that the database consisted of. Um, get our products. We are using same post method, or we have to use the get method because we need to inquire in our database. So the root are going to be same as product, and we will be passing a function request dot respond. Yeah. Okay. In this project I have created a API as far as I know and I remembered. Yeah. So the front end in this assignment also we will try to use EJS because making those complex front end was not basically our goal because it is a Node.js based assignment. So we are not focusing on front end and we are not going to add styling to that to do. Okay, making schema. Okay, after creating schema we have created model app.root articles in root articles. Okay. So what we have done in our API as well, that we will be using again and again that app.post product and app.get product. So we can simply change the roots because the root is not going to be changed as it was products. So instead of that I am using the same before my app.post. So I am going to change all the roots. Let me change the syntax. Okay, then simply add dot get method. Okay, so this is basically dot post, yeah, dot get, and as far as I know we don't have to write semicolon, we have to write a comma. Something is okay. Articles, articles dot post products. Okay, okay, so we have to remove this as well because we have to remove that as well because root is defined the chain handlers. We are going to remove this. The comma white is putting constructor expression expected dot get using dot get function request or response. Okay, so we don't have to use comma either. Okay, did I get up in the get method article for find? Yeah, function result. So it is going to be same because the functionality of both the functions are same because we have to just simply write a find function to this. Okay. That seems good. To delete as well. Yeah, why? So it is basically we are deleting a single query. uh, let's see first. Delete a product. Okay, so let's do it first. Deleting a product. So what we are using is article delete many. Let's cross check this because I have to delete a single product. Can we delete a product? Delete product. Find one and delete a product. ID requires params. Okay, okay, okay. Can we use anything else inspired to find one? What is that? Find one and delete. Delete one, yeah. That is something which is basic. So we are going to use this because I'm familiar with this. So delete one, yeah. Results. Yeah. Can we handle error in a basic way? Do without using this keyword because as for now I didn't study about that keyword. Then I think await. I didn't read as well. Structure delete one. This proc dot delete one, and we have to give the function for our error. Yeah, inside this use it. Okay, so yeah, it seems good. Okay, so body, not body. Why use params? I see. Can we use request.body in spite of params? Yes, you can use request.body to get request body in a delete request. However, request param is typically used to get path parameter. Okay, request body. So what is called find request body. Okay, I see. Yeah, body, not body. This is find one requesting target for a particular article. Okay, so we also have a delete then article. Okay, put match delete params. Okay, we have also used params. Okay, so first let us comment it out because we will be using different chain roots for doing that, and let's see if we have any other left. Is asking for an whole updation, data product, delete a product. Okay, so these are individual fields. Fetch feature product. So mm, these can be added inside our product. Fetch featured product because it is known to us that which product is featured. Yeah, we can do this. Fetch product with price less than a certain value. So we will be creating different chain route for that. Fetch products is rating higher than a certain value. Okay, so we can simply do 6 and 7 as individuals. We don't have to chain them with anyone because these fields require different constraints as input. So yeah, so first let's see concentrate about fetch feature products. Fetch feature product. Hmm, how do we fetch featured find featured equals to true? Yeah, so what it does is that not get method and the function is request dot respond. It's going to do the same and final true. Okay. See, and this we will be calling a function which is error and results. Okay, so we said if we got an error, then we can simply send back that error results. if it is not error, else we will be sending back the errors. So let's not send the error. Yeah, it seems good. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So 1, 2, and 5 was completed. So for 3 and 4, we will be doing an indivisible set of chain pairs, and for 6 and 7, we will be doing individually because these are different constraint taken as an input. So let's go with 3 and 4 first. Yeah. So what was this? Fetching fetch feature product. Okay, so when we end the loop, we we have to add a semicolon to tell the compiler that we have ended this chain. So again, for indivisible patch, we can also use these line of code. I'm simply going to copy this all. So I think the complete part is code patch delete. That's it. Setting target for a particular product. I have to work on my commenting skills. This is very ugly. Looks very ugly. Okay, target for a target for all kind of products. So we do not require this because it was not mentioned to get any information about a particular product. So fetch a product. So fetch product where the price less than a certain value. So okay. Alright. So update a product for updation. Put again. So use article. Okay. Okay. Put fetch from article dot title. For article title, it should be mm, the product ID. title request dot what is the title content. All right, copy this. Okay, so title request params. This is me guess. Verify this. Not patch. Patch. But I use put or do I use patch? Put article in one and update. And for patch, what do I like? Give me a minute. I have my notes with me. So let me grab my notes first. Let me see through my notes that what is the difference between put and patch. Okay, so put and patch both, we can use both for updating a query. Okay, I see. So what's the basic difference between put and patch? So the basic difference between put and patch is that by using put, we can we if we are using put, so we are normally replacing the current product with a new product, and if we are using patch, so we are changing a little parameter of that existing product. So that's a major difference. Yeah. So let's see. So it is update a product. So we can use both put and patch. So what should be better? because we're using put, yeah, an example of food. Continue, continue. Where is alternatively, you can also choose following code of update. Okay, I see. For simplicity, let use put because we are not sure that either we are going to patch something or okay. Bedford find one and update. What is this one? How can we use put method with replace one? Find and replace one. You're not get trying to say. Mm, this is product. Can we use this product ID request dot body? Use all parameters in spite of request dot body. Individually. Oh fuck. What we've used? Do we use this? Okay. Function. Okay. So what? Yeah. Only things I have to replace is that is product ID. Yeah. So we don't have to require a patch either. So for delete function, product dot delete. Yeah. Dot delete title request params article title. Um, there is ID. There's params. ID. Successfully generated selected product. Article product. No. It's good. Okay. Read the products. Okay. Function error. Implemented the same. So now we have completed first, second, oh, my bad. First, second, we've completed third, fourth, we have done with fifth. So let's move to sixth, which is fetch product, which uh, with price less than a certain value. Okay, so there must be some queries for minimum or max. So parameter should be passed, I guess. Parameter inside the max price. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. This LT. Okay, forget. So let's make separate for this. So for that, we have ended this here. So it's good. Move patch. Let's clean our code. Yes. Let's remove this extra stuff. We also use find one function. Okay. Uh, this root. Okay. You can also use. So we can also use a patch. You can also use patch for the same. Overrating. We want to update specific fields. Yeah, seems pretty good. Okay, got it. What's first? New product basically. Product. Yeah, yeah, it seems good. Almost most of the work is done. in spite of writing this, we can add a function. Error. So if we got an error, then we simply rest.send it back, and the error, else we can send results. We can send results. I think that is what we've done with. Mm, yes. Results. Okay. Looks good. Hope it will work. Constant max price equals to price. Okay. Uh, we do not require this. Mm, so it uses query at some time. Yeah, require.query. So can we use something else in spite of require.query? Yes, you can use request params instead of request query to get action price. Okay, the remaining code is similar. Example, then use find method. What you've used? Undefined. That is what we used. The only thing which changes is params. Yeah. So the URL is same, and we can also change this to our this function to get a particular. So what was that? Fetching a particular query. It will fetch products with the price less than a certain value. Okay. Next price params is don't require this. Instead of this, we will be adding function keyword. We can also do not use it and use feder function instead of this, but for good practice, we are using this. Because I'm not familiar with feder functions, not using JavaScript from a long time. Fetch feature product. Okay, check. So fetch feature product with rating higher than a certain value, lesser than for higher than. There must be something except similar to LT. So how can we GT? Okay, greater than and less than. So rating higher than a certain value. Okay. So it is similar to what we have done before. So we just have to change LT to GT, which is greater than, and despite of that, what is being changed is, I think, the params. Let me ask it to continue. Yeah. So params and min rating equals to min rating. Okay. This is not max price. Okay, so it is this min price. So it is the same as this. The only difference is less than and greater than value. So we have done with all the endpoints. So task first is completed now. Finally, so the major task was this task one. So now let's move task to task two. Let's recalibrate that we have done everything right. Let's first save it. You are encoded. Okay. Created a schema. We have added validations. Okay. Created product model. Requesting target for all products. That's good. Adding all products. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, product ready. Okay. Getting. We don't want a get, as far as I know. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it seems good. Hmm. See if it is working or not. Yes, it is working. Indeed. Deprecation warning Mongoose. The strict query option will be switched to back to false by default Mongoose. If you want to prepare this change on your mongoose.set, change use mongoose.set strict query to suppress this warning. Okay, let me do this. Copied or not? Let me see. So adding this because of depreciation warnings. Is depreciation or something else? Deprecation warning. Warning. Okay, now save it. Just we have to query any query to some of the part we mostly with params, ram, body, yeah. Why it is throwing that error, but it is resolved now. So let's also check to our localhost if it is working or not. Yes, it is working absolutely fine. There it is, some issues. So localhost doesn't issue. Okay, so it cannot connect to the server. So now let's hmm, connect the server. So now let's check. Yeah, it is working now. So the problem is we have to connect the database. Okay, so let's move into the second part, which is create a front-end app to show all products and a basic form to add product. Okay, implement validations like required field and input type fields. Okay, let's see if GPT can help us with this. Create a front-end app, show all the products. Import React. I was not in the mood to create React app for that backend. Can we use simple HTML and CSS and EJS or achieve the same? Okay. Products. What we have to do is we simply have to add a HTML file. Yeah, let's create next.html. Um, Continue. This is our HTML. With that code inside our HTML. Okay. So not adding CSS for now. Products for each loop. Okay, so this is EJS. This is done by EJS. So we have to also import EJS to our server. Let's let's npm install EJS. and we have to change the view settings in our app.js. So now first let us set the view changes for that to happen. Uh, we will be requiring EJS and the this view section, which will tell our compiler to use the view engine as EJS. Inside our app.js, we can EJS, and with EJS, we can set the views. View EJS. So after creating the app, use this. Let's see, it's good. Yeah. Now if I try to run node js, okay, let's see. Okay, it is working absolutely fine. Yeah, as if implemented HTML. So operations like required and required type. Okay. Mm, required. If it is required, why it is writing again? We have to make a view folders. Let's make it folder views. Inside this, let's make home page home.es, I guess. EJS, yeah. Mm, partials. We're not using partials for now. Yes, we can use partials. Why not? Let's use partial as well. Partials. Inside of partial, we will creating a header.ejs and a footer.ejs. Footer.ejs, yeah. Okay, header.ejs. And seems got under our home page at under this. So let's try to save it. And this again. So we will be likely to having an HTML page. Oh, our home JE is okay, okay. Now let's see. Where is working? Is not defined. Of course, of course. So we will be going to end this and the task 2 and task 3 for tomorrow. I think for today that's it. We've done most of the part. I will also study about some topics at how can we host in Netlify or something like that. And I will be having a front end with me for tomorrow. So yeah. For now, let's delete this. I don't want to cover this. Yeah. And move to cycle bin, yes. Okay. So what we will going to do tomorrow is we will add a header EJS and footer EJS which will be using as partials inside our home. Or in future if we have to scale this application, we can use this partials. And inside our app we have completed all the stuff that are required. We have added a schema. We have made several post requests which was used by the API. So let's wrap up. Bye bye.